the courage to love, know the secret of us. Don't hurry my love, nothing good gets away. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma, satyam jnanam anantam brahma, satyam jnanam anantam brahma, satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Wow, suparna sayuja sakaya samanam vriksham parishvasvajati kayoranya pittalam swadvatya nashnananyo abhijagashiti. Om Shiva Shri Shakti Shivoham Shaktyoham.
Om Shanti. When we are on the periphery, the world touches us. But when we are at the center, we are beyond the touch of this world. There are two types of journeys. One is subjective, another is objective. When we move out, there are objects outside that takes us to this world. When we move within, there is a subject within. And it's a subjective journey. It takes us towards the subject, the self. The problem is when we are lost on the periphery. When the objective journey is more overwhelming than the subjective journey, the problem arises. The more we move within ourselves, the subject, the self, the more is the stability of consciousness. The more we move outside, there is fluctuation in the consciousness. But both journeys are needed. It's like anytime when you want, you can move inside the house, and when you want, you can move outside the house. Going in, going out is in your control. When you want, you enter the house. In, out. When you want, you move out of the house. If you go inside and you get stuck inside, the problem arises. Or if you move outside and you get stuck outside, then also the problem will arise. The in and out journey should become very easy, like a drop of a hat. This stage is the high spiritual stage where you are free. To achieve this freedom is the goal. The house is the body. You come inside the body, you move out of the body. It's in your hand. The practice of moving towards the body is more. The practice of moving out of the body is less. We have more practice of moving inside the body. We have very little practice of moving outside the body. That is to become bodiless, to become unembodied beings. Baba is teaching the technique to become free, to become master, to become controller. Whenever you want, you come inside. When you want, you move outside. The objective journey and the subjective journey. When you want, you move out and sit on the periphery, on the circumference. The moment your task is done, you move out inside. And the best method to move inside is to sit with your eyes closed and enjoy the inner world. But what we do is, when we are unoccupied, we purposefully occupy ourselves with all the unnecessary things. Somebody is reading newspaper. Somebody is chit-chatting. Somebody is increasing his screen time. And then we say that, oh, the purity is difficult for me. Oh, that is difficult for me. The yoga is difficult for me. What should I do? Because when you are unoccupied, when you are not busy, you are making yourself busy in unnecessary rubbish things. To understand soul and to realize soul, move inside. See, check, feel, realize, understand what's happening within. In today's Avyakta Murli, there is a very, very powerful statement. Sreshta sthiti ki srishti. The world of your great stage. Sreshta sthiti ki srishti. Stay in this. This srishti, this world. The world of high stage. There's a new formation of new word, neologism. So where is this world of high stage? Within. Sit for 1 hour without moving, eyes closed, whenever you get time. I'm not talking of Rajyoga, just sitting and going within. And scan the breath, the sensation, scan your life events. Scan everything which is happening. Because whatever that is happening is not happening on the surface. All happenings are within. Just sit and see and watch and observe. Spend as much time as possible in this unoccupied stage, in silence, in solitude, and the miracles would happen. New realizations would descend. You will touch the untouchable. You will hear the inaudible. You will feel the impalpable. In continuation with yesterday's message, so Baba is teaching us drills, different drills, न्यू ड्रिल्स. उसके बाद बाबा बोले, मेरे यह सेवा प्रतिनिमित्त महान बच्चे सदा सेवा में बिजी रहते. चलो आज सबको वतन में बुलाए मनोरंजन करते. बाबा का कहना और सबका वतन में इमर्ज हो जाना, सब अर्ध चंद्रमा के रूप में. बाबा's favorite emerging pose. He loves to see you sitting like this. Half moon. Bab Dada सबको बहुत स्नेह की दृष्टि दे रहे थे. His is the drishti of love. This drishti of love is more powerful than all your stock of words. This drishti of love is more powerful than all the words you have in your dictionaries. This drishti of love is more powerful than all your lectures and all your speeches and all your classes. सब अशरीर स्थिति में लवलीन थे. कुछ समय के बाद बाबा बोले, बच्चे जैसे बाप दादा की दृष्टि से सेकंड में अशरीर स्थिति का अनुभव कर रहे हो, ऐसे सेवा में रहते भी स्वयं शक्तिशाली स्थिति की स्टेज से अशरीरी भाव का मन को ऑर्डर दो और सेकंड में अशरीरी बन जाओ. Just as with his drishti you become bodiless. His drishti is so powerful that it detaches you from this body. And the moment you get detached from the body, you become powerful. Because all attachments to the body lead to vices. The moment you get detached from the body, purity is the side effect. You don't have to strive for brahmacharya. You don't have to struggle for brahmacharya. Brahmacharya comes as an aftermath of detachment. So move away from the body. ऐसे ही सेवा में रहते हुए स्वयं शक्तिशाली स्थिति की स्टेज से अशरीरी भव का मन को ऑर्डर दो और सेकंड में अशरीरी हो जाओ. In how much time? Second. If not possible in second, 1 minute. If 1 minute is too less, then few minutes. Order the mind. The body should become your servant. You tell it, do this, do that. Move here, move there. Dance, and then statue. In that statue-like position. Now don't move. Don't move even your finger. Stay as you are. जैसे बाप दादा की दृष्टि से सेकंड में अशरीर स्थिति का अनुभव कर रहे हो, ऐसे सेवा में रहते भी whilst on service, practice bodilessness at that time. Practice ordering mind at that time. सेकंड में अशरीर बन जाओ. जैसे यह मन बुद्धि और सर्व कर्मेंद्रिय ऑर्डर में है, सेकंड में ऑर्डर करो तो मानने वाली है. बोलो ऐसे स्व के मास्टर ऑलमाइटी बनने के अनुभवी व अभ्यासी बने हो. So whilst we are working, doing our jobs, duties, service, seva, whatever you call it, during karma yoga, during actions, this practice of becoming bodiless is very important. Because work makes us body conscious. But it is all in the mind. It's all about habit. Always analyze your work pattern during Amrit Vela. When you are beginning your day, here you are at Amrit Vela. Visualize your daily routine at Amrit Vela. You have 8-hour work, 8-hour job, 8-hour duties. See all those places where you work during Amrit Vela. This is your office. Visualize that office. This is your work field. Visualize that work field at Amrit Vela. And try to practice bodilessness at Amrit Vela, thinking that you are in your workplace. So the practice of bodilessness at a particular place is happening in the mind at Amrit Vela much before than the actual work, than the actual time when you are working. You create a blueprint, a pattern, a planning, a picture. Yeah, so that's a rehearsal. Suppose you want to go for running. So all runners, they sit, close their eyes and visualize the track, the path where they have to run. Okay, I'll run from that distance. Okay, then I will reach the petrol pump. From there I will move this way. And when they have this entire track already prepared in the mind, the programming is already done. So when they start running, they don't have to think much. It happens automatically because the programming has already been done. Just like a toy with a key. So you have to set it and then keep it. It runs automatically. As if a railway engine. The track has already been laid. You keep the train there, start it, and then automatically it starts. I think yesterday somewhere a train without driver has started in India. Inaugurated by Prime Minister, something like that. So there is no chances of derailing now because the track has already been laid. So create that track in the mind at Amrit Vela. If you have to work in the kitchen, create a kitchen, visualize the kitchen, bring the kitchen in your mind at Amrit Vela. Fill that entire space with vibes of purity. Feel that you are working and you have become bodiless. It is not the physical body which is working, it is the body of light. If you have to go and give speech, already give the speech at Amrit Vela. And the actual speech will be but a reflection of the original. So visualize your entire routine at Amrit Vela. Find out the weak spots of the daily routine and fill them with power. Probably it is the last 10 minutes of the daily routine where the Maya attacks you. Amrit Vela is powerful. Murli you have heard. 3 times meals you have taken in Baba's remembrance. Then you are busy in Karma Yoga whole day. And the last 10 minutes when you are about to retire on bed, now you want to relax. You want to get rid of all these thoughts of Gyan and Yoga and move into some relaxed state of the mind where the Maya attacks you. This is the weak spot. Identify weak spots of the day. The weak spot could be a person whom you don't like comes in front of you and your mood changes. So that's your weak spot. It is also known as blind spot. And the process is known as identifying blind spots. Weak spots, Achilles heels, where you become weak. Remove this imbecility, this frailty. So Amrit Vela is the time where you are laying the foundation of powerful daily routine. So the groundwork is Amrit Vela. Whole day you are on the stage. This is a live performance. Here you cannot practice. The practice should be in the background. Here you go and start dancing. But the steps of the dance you are learning in the background. When dancers have to give performance, they first perform the dance in their mind. When a singer has to sing in front of an audience, he sings first in his mind. The songless song. So Baba is saying, order your mind and see that it obeys, it follows. It is at your beck and call. Om Shanti.